Hey guys, how you doing today? Welcome again for my channel in here in Facebook and YouTube. Thank you for very much for tuning in. I really like this coaching and Bible kind of study that we're doing. And if you have any questions or concerns or comments, please put them on the Facebook. You can always send me an email. You can also send me a text message. I receive a lot of text messages. I talk with a lot of people all day, but I always reply all my text messages. So don't worry, I always reply to you. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching us on Facebook, please like and share. If you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and like, and you can also make comments. I try to reply my comments as much as I can, but I normally within 48 hours I reply a comment. Again, I always stretch the same invitation. Anyone that wants to start a business in personal development, we looking for people that wants to give to other people, who wants to help other people in personal development, especially this time with COVID. There's a lot of people that are living in fear, and they need someone that can move their life. So my company, we're looking always for people that wants to start in their career to work with us as a consultant. At the same time, families, anybody that is looking for families or that might need wants to grow as a family. No, we don't do marriages, we do families. So we'll do family. Everything is a positive and try to increase the wealth and the health and the happiness within everybody. That will be personal of mine, but for the most part, people who wants to do consulting, and they can focus on their particular niche, and we also help with that. And we also provide leads. So everybody who started with us, we want them to start making money right away, and that is a great opportunity that anybody can have. So we're working on to that. Okay, so for today, we're gonna be talking about in John 17, 6 and 9. And this is happens a lot to coaches. I like the Bible and coaching because the Bible coaches help people to improve their lives. Coaching is about improving other people's lives, so it's very similar, and that's why I like to work this. Jesus talk about that there's people that hear the word, listen the word, apply the word, and change their lives, and some other people don't. And so in coaches, the same thing. We reach people. We tell them what to do, how to do it. But sometimes they're so close-minded that they don't want to apply what we teach them. And so sometimes we get a little frustrated, or sometimes we get a little bit sad. At the same time, even that when we teach something like the Bible, Jesus was telling people how to change, how to improve their life, and they will change their life, improve their life. At the same time, because we have that dedication to help people, we praying for them. So we're always praying for people to listen, to follow, and to change their life for the better. Jesus was doing the same. We do the same. Coaches pray. Some coaches might be not believers, but they really have a big heart. So the one might not call it prayer, but they always have you in the thought to make sure that you can change your life and improve it. So we're going to read it now, and then we're going to talk about it. Jesus prays for his disciples. This will be what the same like a coach prays for his clients, a teacher prays for his students, a parent prays for his kids. So we try to talk it a little bit wider in your surrounding. It could be your boss who's trying to help you in your career, your business. He's also praying for you. He wants you to improve and get better. I have revealed you to those whom you gave me out of the world. They were yours. You gave them to me, and they have obeyed your word. Now they know that everything you have given me comes from you. For I gave them the word you gave me, and they accepted them. They knew with certainty that I came from you, and they believe that you sent me. You see, in the coaching, we all, I mean, I'm a Christian Catholic, so we believe that the Holy Spirit is working in everybody, and everybody has a different calling in life. Some have the calling of the tongue, some of the calling of the teacher, and so the Holy Spirit is always constantly working in people towards helping other people to reach. If a coach really wants you to improve, deep in their heart, they know you can change your ways. Sometimes we're the ones that cannot change our ways or don't want to change our ways. That could happen because sometimes we are dependent of the agony or the suffering we had before. So we have a dependency of that. But once you realize that setting yourself free from that will help you to improve the quality of your life. Now, this could happen also in your life. You might have friends, or you might be a parent and have kids, and sometimes they're going through a situation that they're not well, and do you really want them to be better? So in that case, you will have to give them advice and tell them what to do, how to do it. And sometimes they'll listen, sometimes they won't. But it doesn't mean that you stop caring for them. You see, the love, remember what I said before, love is service. And when you love someone, you service that person. So at the end, the service is there to get a reward. And the reward in business is money. Now, love and money, it simply means that I provide a service and the reward is coming back. So the reward not always is money. It could be the happiness of the other person fulfilling their deep desire, which is being happy. Everybody wants to happy. But this is a word of encouragement for many coaches out there, many people that really put themselves in the front to help people. Sometimes people are so close that they're not ready. They're not ready to receive the word, they're not ready to apply it, and you just have to give them time. All right. So how do we do this in the coaching? Helping sometimes is hard for a person to tell them that they can be happy when they're suffering, or they can have money when they're poor. And so when you tell them you can be successful, the person won't believe it because he doesn't know how to do it, or he doesn't believe you how he can be happy. So sometimes it's better to use a very nice tool that's called the imagination. And so what you do is you help them to imagine, to think, what would it feel to be happy? What would it feel to have money? So they close their eyes and they give you a description if they have that. Once that imagine, what that movie is playing in their mind is open them opportunities and possibilities to do and to live that life and give them a sense of hope. So when we work with people, it's just try to close your mind and imagine that you are in where you want to be. How does it feel? And if it feels good, that is a good thing because it means that the person wants to get there. And then we work everything that needs to be done just to reach that point. So what we want to do is to make sure the person understands the process and have a real expectation of the result is going to get. Sometimes we need to set up goals that are high, goals that will inspire us to get there. But sometimes if it's too high and we don't believe we can get it, it can be a little bit discouraged. So what we try to do is get that goal that is exciting and we want to reach it as a goal that inspires us. But at the same time, we need those little step goals that will lead us to that success. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. As I said, I try to make them not too long, the videos. Sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter. I wanted to address this, not to feel discouraged. Sometimes people don't hear you, don't listen to what you said. Just be patient with them. Try to work different angles just to make sure those people can let go of the pain, the suffering, and then little by little they'll be able to open up their heart, see themselves in what you're saying, and make it changes. So at the end of the day, what we want is to have other people happy and enjoy their life. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you're watching us on Facebook, please subscribe. And if you're watching us on YouTube, please subscribe as well and like. Thank you so much and have a great day, guys. Bye bye.